in the International Rules Series against the Gaelic playing Irishmen. It's hosted by the Big Dipper, Robert Domenico, along with Mark Doran, and together they enjoyed unlimited access to the Aussie team, from coach Dermot Brereton's speeches to the players and James Hurd's inspirational leadership, to Andrew McLeod playing the didgeridoo and Trent Crode's home video. The stunning Irish landscape is also creatively detailed throughout, and there's even a brief appearance from legendary rock group U2. And take particular note of the passion shown by the Lions' Jason Ackermanis when he pulls on the Australian jumper. So come with us on this St Patrick's Day as we travel inside Ireland.
Is there a more stunning countryside anywhere in the world? Welcome to Ireland. G'day, Dipper here, about to take you on an inside tour of the land of the leprechaun with the AFL All-Stars. In the next hour, we'll be flying the Aussie flag at international rules, kiss the Blarney Stone, take a look at the New North, and share a pint with Brownlow medalist Shaywo owners. Enjoy the experience. Inside Ireland. Just laugh at him.
Let's go.
One of the best things about this trip, apart from being an AFL ambassador, was having my own handicap and filming things like meeting the President, Mary McAleese. Hello, I'm Robert Domenico, but you can call me the Big Dipper.
You're welcome here. It's lovely to see you.
Well, I was just driving past and I saw the light on. I thought I'd come in.
It's a Tilly lamp.
Yeah.
And just at the particular time that I came into office was a time of great hope for Ireland, for peace, and so we renewed the light, and it has a special welcome for our neighbours north of the border, and it was a special way of saying that they too were welcome here.
Well, it's always nice to know the light is on. Now, I'm actually thinking about being president myself when Australia maybe turns a Republican. Give me any advice there. I'm very popular like yourself, Mary.
I can safely say that from the 3 years that I've had here, I recommend the job of president to you.
Oh,
If it ever should happen, and you want to be encouraged, by all means, think about it.
Just this way, lads, now. Hold on a second now. Hold on. No. Yeah, here we go now. 1, 2, bingo, and again. Just up to right here with a second. Now, how is that?
If you've got the impression these boys are here for a holiday, think again.
Bear in mind, this is a pretty important day for the starting lineup on the weekend. You got the jumper on, everybody's starting to feel good about this Australian team.
The boys were only off the plane for a few hours before they went into a full-scale practice match. Getting used to the compromise rules always takes time, especially controlling that round ball. To balance things out, tackling is allowed, something the local game doesn't have at all. They don't use point posts either, so we brought our own. Pushing it through the big sticks here is worth 3 points, but beating the keeper and hitting the net, that's 6. Dermot made sure everyone worked hard, and rightly so.
I mean, I know you blokes are professional and you won't get in the comfort zone, just for Christ's sake, don't come along half-cocked.
He was yet to taste success as Australian coach, and as I told the guys, there's a whole nation's pride on the line.
There's a whole nation's pride on the line here, boys. Come on.
Australia's record in these games isn't great. Of the 6 international series played since it began back in 1984, we'd only won 2. 84. What a tour that was.
And they come from everywhere. Oh, it's an all-in. I'll say Donnybrook. Look at it. Oh!
And a real chance for Ireland here. Oh, high tackle by Domenico.
Collins puts his name in the book.
And it's on for young and old again. Well, I said before, you don't tackle Gary McIntosh. And things just a little bit heated. Oh, he's top one for his corner. And so Craig Bradley, he celebrated his 21st birthday only 10 days or so ago.
Haven't the hairstyles changed? But Craig Bradley's still king of the castle at the ripe old age of 37. Battles, Luke Power and Trent Crowe were 4 years of age when we first played here in Ireland. I mean, how do you keep going?
I never really thought of it until you told me. It's a little bit different, I suppose, but it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
You know, it's in one way, it's you know, it feels a bit funny, but in other ways, I'm rapt to play with those guys.
He's a beauty, Craig Bradley. He's almost as old as Dromoland Castle itself, but not as old as the game of Gaelic football, which was started back in 1884, so the Irish could beat the English in something. Anyhow, as Mark Doran found out, it's still got a long way to go to catch us.
At home, these boys spend up to 30 hours a week training and preparing for each match. In return, though, the average contract is $117,000 a season. The big names able to earn close to $1 million a year. Nice work if you can get it. These guys put in roughly the same amount of time for no reward. It's an amateur game, so no one can get paid. Even a superstar like Irish captain Trevor Giles sometimes has to take time off work without pay to represent his country.
Someone grab Giles! He's just come on! Grab Giles, somebody!
Really, I'm sure to think we're absolutely mad to do what we do and get nothing out of it. But you know, it's what we grew up with. We grew up watching our own games, and you just want to be part of that and to play in Croke Park on big days and hope to be successful. And that's what we've been brought up as, and you know, that's what we enjoy doing.
One thing Aussie rules and the Gaelic game do have in common is a religious-like passion from the fans in the stands, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Gaelic Grand Final Day. Croke Park, Highlands MCG, is alive for the battle between County Kerry and County Galway. And as they say in these parts, it's time for the throw-in.
Because at the moment the crowds at all our matches are increasing all the time. There's a lot of sponsorship of the competitions, and the TV are paying more money, and it's just getting to the stage where players are going to look for some reward for playing the game.
Calistian to get our share, and I don't say to get multi, I can say six, all of those, I get the five to head of the
So now you've seen our game. Don't miss the first international rules test up next when Inside Ireland returns.
We want that. And the only time you break away from your man for the first 6 minutes is when he's got the ball. And I don't care how slow we make the tempo for that initial 6-minute period. They cannot get a jump on us. We tackle to contain, or we tackle to hurt, and that's legally hurt. Okay, Canavan, Ackers, same again. Just make him every time he looks up on the field and he sees you walk towards him, just get to a stage where he just goes, oh no. Have a good night, have a think about it, have a relax, whatever way you go about it.
Can you believe this? The team bus got a police escort to the ground. And let me tell you, when a blue light's flashing, red ones don't mean much.
How long did that take us?
About 8 minutes.
What's it normally take?
About half an hour.
Make sure it's a memorable experience.
Come on, we all set to go. Come on, Jim. Come on, boys.
I know what you're going to do. And you're representing the country.
Can Ireland win this?
Well, I think so. I mean, Australia are also missing their goalie of Leicester, Stephen Silvani. He'll be a big loss, and I think Ireland will score the goals, and that's the difference in the in between their winning and losing.
Are you all right, Pat? You all right, boys?
Brett Allen to get the first quarter underway. And it's Ireland who play from left to right in the first half. Quite a blustery afternoon here. Nicely inside towards Peter Canavan, and Ackermanis in there to challenge him straight away. He brings him down unfairly, the official has decided.
Easy. Jason. There you go, bud. Left it off. Hang on. Left it off with the blood.
Run, Smithy! Give it to someone short!
Strange that we've been playing for quite some time and still no scores. Finbar Cullen, one of the stars of last year's series. Ireland winning one particular match in Melbourne, drawing the other, and now they draw first blood here. Graham Geraghty couldn't quite hold on to it. Larry Riley has it. Here's Geraghty. He's got a player inside as well. There's a goal chance here for Graham Geraghty. Straight at the goalkeeper. They need to score very badly here. Smith booting it well between the posts. That is a very, very good over. It's their opening score. So 12 points to 3. Look at this. They're at it again. Canavan's just come back into the match, and Ackermanis was having a go at it. But Ireland do lead at the end of 20 minutes here, and it is 12 points to 7.
Do the job, hurt their bodies, and then get on with the job. No need to fight. You're going to hurt them a lot more by tackling them between there and there and crushing rib cages, okay?
Now Trevor Giles. Inevitably, Glenn Ryan is available. Played really well in the 2 test matches in Australia last year. Dermot Early. Great chance here for Dermot. It strikes the post and it goes over for 3. So 22 points to 8. A very good lead. Defending the goal there is Trent Crowett. Oh, it's almost an own goal. They almost gifted Ireland 6 points. The hooter at the end of the second quarter, and the Irish continue to lead. It's Ireland 28, Australia 19.
We're well in touch. Don't give up. Think positive. We're going to win. We're the ones that will be the ones running at the end of the day. They haven't got the fitness to keep up with us. 28 20 minutes.
what we're going to do now, when we come into the forward line, we talked about that hot spot, the hot zone. Yes, we will apply that. Leper, we're going to put you there, mate. Stay there, move around, circulate around there. You will play next to him. We want to keep it open. You've had a touch now, turn it on now. Because every bloke in this team is screaming for you just to take this by the neck.
And now the Aussies expecting a big quarter here. Inside towards Lepic. McLeod bursting away from the marker. Great save. Jared Campbell just about staying on his feet. Back to Riley it comes once again. Pursued by the Australian cover. Good ball inside. Opportunities for the first goal of the match, and it's there. Graham Geraghty following lovely combined and alert play by the Irish attack involving Peter Canavan, involving Larry Riley. And it's 34 points to 22.
What are you saying?
And another mark is taken by Justin Lepic. It's almost like a one-man attack for Australia. So we're at three-quarters time, and Ireland still lead 40 to 34.
It's wrist time, and I reckon with the right wrist we're going to win that. Short possessions, run it through. Mate, they are such a tired team. They play two halves. Mentally, they don't think 4 segments per game. They're knackered, and they're pushing all their numbers back there, and we get it to 25-30 out, and we think we can make that, we bomb it, and they've got numbers. Use it wisely, and you will win. Simple as that.
Okay, guys.
Australia edging closer to Ireland's tally.
Good boy, flag!
And once again, that danger man, Blake Carosella.